Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Billy clapped back at Victor on the Young and the Restless while maintaining his scherzola, demonstrating a distinct kind of sarcasm. Yes, it exists. Billy was primed for Victor's attention as he was once again hanging out at the athletic club bar, as anyone who is busy launching a new global corporation does. Billy Boy Abbott promptly informed the mustache that he was not in the mood, despite Victor's assumption that he would simply bombard him with questions and he would respond. He questioned him about whether he spent all of his time detesting others, particularly himself, for whom he had no justification. Billy sat down, informed Victor that he was still standing, figuratively, and reiterated that he wasn't afraid of TGVN. Billy then posed the year's most important query: was Victor's obsession with defeating Billy a result of his intimidation of him? Oddly enough, Victor sought to shift the topic. In an odd turn of events, Victor informed Billy that he would not be running him out of town just yet. I hoped it would have been Victor, but Billy left. On the walk out, I was hoping to hear his spurs jingle. In any case, an intriguing fact emerged from all the back and forth: Victor is terrified of Aristotle. He made an effort to hide it, but it's becoming increasingly clear. Are we, however, one step closer to finally understanding Aristotle? As he was leaving, Billy called and instructed him to schedule that meeting as soon as possible to avoid his archenemy ruining it. Do you want further information? We've got you. The greatest comprehensive YNR recaps may be found online at Soap Central. You may even go back more than 30 years and read them all. We also provide daily spoilers if you are unable to wait for the upcoming episode. Additionally, whatever you do this weekend, please don't. The 2 Scoops is as close as we can get to being a watching party without actually being a program, so don't forget to read it for some chuckles. Hey, admit it, we're hilarious. The best thing is that we want to hear if you agree or disagree. Please leave a comment below as usual. Lauren and Michael met at society thanks to Michael's arrangement. Michael triumphantly declared that he had won a significant fraud case, and Lauren joined him in celebrating. The bartender, Andy, gave Lauren a bottle of champagne. At the height of his career, Lauren declared Michael the best prosecutor. Michael retorted, "I was thinking the same thing when I was driving over here. I've reached the summit. I've arrived at the pinnacle." Michael told Lauren that he thought he should give up now. Michael recalled that he had worked as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor in every area of law that had caught his attention, including criminal, business, and civil law. Lauren was surprised by her husband's unexpected declaration. Lauren questioned Michael about what he might do if he quit his job and his practice. He might start researching a mystery book he'd always wanted to write, Michael said. Lauren said that she was unable to tell if her husband was being sincere and implied that he simply needed a respite after taking on a challenging case. Michael brought up retirement. Retire? Christine, who was standing close by, heard and responded. Christine claimed to have overheard the exchange when she had gone by to pick up a takeout order. Michael and Lauren were joined by Christine. It would be the end of an era in Genoa City if Michael retired from the practice of law or left the district attorney's office, Christine stated solemnly. Christine's first employment was at a legal company, Michael remembered. Michael had a flashback to his first encounters with a young Christine. Christine had hesitantly acknowledged that on her first day, she had been both excited and a little anxious. Christine had been invited by Michael to join the Whitman, Walker, and Wilson law firm. In addition to reliving the memories, Christine informed Michael that he had also advanced much since then. Christine informed Michael that she was fortunate to be his protégé. Michael reminded Christine that, as the smartest person in the room, he had also been egotistical. In the face of his darkest times, Michael recalled how Christine had retaliated by bringing him to court to reveal his heinous actions after he had over the line. Michael recalled that after losing his job and his reputation, he had been furious and had been obsessed with getting revenge. He recalled that Christine had won the case. Michael vividly recalled his troubled history, going over pictures of himself punching through a wall with a hammer and chisel. Michael, sweaty and coated in plaster dust and mud, had told himself out loud, "Ah, it won't be long now, Christine." At the time, Michael gave in to aggression, obsession, and rage, and he told Christine that he wasn't in his right mind. After a few years in prison, Michael soberly observed, it had been the finest thing that could have happened to him. Christine recalled voicing skepticism about Michael's transformation following his release from jail. Although he had persisted, Michael said he understood why and begged Christine to talk to the Wisconsin Bar Association on his behalf in order to perhaps have his law license reinstated. Insisting that God had placed him on earth to practice law, Michael recalled the day he had begged Christine for assistance. Having mistrusted Michael, Christine had been hesitant to assist the monster who'd done all those things. Sincere gratitude was given by Michael to Christine for overcoming her concerns and assisting in the restoration of his career. Speaking to Lauren, Michael acknowledged with affection that Christine had even consented to collaborate with him once more. Baldwin, Williams, and Associates had been their firm back then, Christine remembered. As Christine recalled how well she had performed as a lawyer at the firm, where she and Michael had finally become friends and co-workers, Michael grinned. Then Lauren said, to the chagrin of Paul, as I recall. Michael concurred that Paul had naturally been hesitant to believe that he had been acting honorably. Michael expressed his gratitude to Christine for her kindness and patience, as well as for cutting me an unending amount of slack. Lauren wanted to know what Christine thought about Michael thinking about retiring. Christine maintained that only Michael would be able to determine when it was appropriate for him to end his legal career. When Lauren saw Michael drawing a cottage in the woods, she encouraged him to pursue his artistic side. Michael could succeed at anything he set his mind to, Lauren reassured him. I don't know what I should do next, Michael said. According to Christine, she had no regrets about quitting her career and had come to love working pro gratis, which had given her more time to spend with her spouse. Lauren noted that Michael was an adrenaline addict and might not be prepared for a more subdued life. Lauren's remark was heard by Victor. Victor came over, giggling at the idea of Michael being quiet and composed. Victor replaced Christine after she left. Victor was informed by Michael that he was thinking about retiring. Victor cautioned against it, pointing out that Michael would get bored to death. Spending time with his family would be wonderful, Michael added. Michael accepted Victor's invitation to work for Newman Media. According to Michael, working with Victor would mean diving into murky waters and having to be available as a lawyer and fixer. He remembered how exciting it had been to discover the ideal loophole when he had been Victor's representative. Michael recalled times when he had disagreed with Victor. Victor promised Michael that if he chose to work for him once more, he would never experience boredom. Victor assured Michael that he would be paid for his vast expertise and skills and that he could choose his own hours. Victor emphasized that the most crucial element of a business partnership was the trust that he and Michael had built over many years. Michael recalled that he had never appreciated Victor more than he did now, when Victor had taken responsibility for a foiled plot to shield Michael. Victor made it clear that his offer was sincere before he left. Following Victor's departure, Michael informed Lauren that his options had been broadened by Victor's offer and Christine's recommendations. Lauren informed Michael that she had called in Gloria, Kevin, and Chloe to assist him in making a significant decision. After saying hello to his family, Michael took a large mouthful of champagne, which made his brother and mother chuckle. The lounge area was where the family convened. Phyllis hadn't been able to join them, Lauren stated.